Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and this is the review for my blind commentary, blind reaction to Kizumonogatari Part 2. This is the last video I'm recording. This is the 5th video I've recorded. I recorded my reaction to Soul, recorded my reaction to Kizumonogatari Part 2, recorded my reaction to Ruby Volume 8 Chapter 8, recorded my review for Soul, and finally my review for Kizumonogatari Part 2, and then I have a lot of editing to do, yay, but hey, I mean, I don't mind spending the next few hours or however freaking long, whatever, editing on and off and stuff, and working on that. I got a lot of videos to edit, but that's good. The plan is to hopefully you guys will have gotten, on Sunday, you will have gotten Soul and Attack on Titan not Attack on Titan, Re:Zero Season 2, Episode 18, I believe. It's 18, right? It might have been 19. I'm pretty sure it was 18. And then hopefully on Monday, today, you're getting Kizumonogatari Part 2 now, and then hopefully later you get Attack on Titan Season 4, Episodes 8 and 9. I haven't watched that yet. My plan is to chill tomorrow, maybe record some of the secret thing for down the line in the morning, maybe, we'll see. Watch the Super Bowl, make some chicken wings. I'm going to use a different recipe than the normal one. That should be really fun. And then after the Super Bowl at night, I'll watch the 2 episodes of AOT, which should be really fun. And hopefully you guys will be getting those AOT episodes later today, since the plan is to post this earlier in the day or in the morning or in the whatever, and then post the Attack on Titan later. And then after that, I'm probably going to start posting one video again. But the reason I'm doing this, I just want to get a little more caught up with the videos, because I had another couple days where I didn't post and stuff, and I'm trying to make up for that a little bit here by posting some stuff alongside the weekly videos, at least these 2 days. So that's the plan, is to get these movies up as well. But yeah, I mean, I recorded everything. I mean, everything's recorded for the next 2 days other than the Attack on Titan, which I'll record tomorrow. But I say tomorrow, but it will have been yesterday for you guys, because this won't be seen till Monday. But yeah, this was Kizumonogatari Part 2. It was fantastic. The first part was really cool. Like, don't get me wrong. The first part was really cool because it was Monogatari, but not a lot happened. We obviously were introduced to Kiss Shot, which was really interesting, and then, there was an amazing conversation with Hanakawa. Little did I know that there would be a lot more amazing Hanakawa and Araragi interactions in Part 2, but there was. But there was a few things in Part 1, but not really all that much happened. Whereas Part 2, we basically got the action. We basically got all the big combat scenes, I guess, the fight scenes with Araragi versus the 3 vampire hunters throughout the course of the film, and a lot of Hanakawa, and then some conversations with Hanakawa, Oshino, and a little bit of Kiss Shot as well mixed in there, as we see Kiss Shot grow more into like a mature form, closer to what she originally looked like, minus the fact that she was dying and stuff in Part 1, which is pretty cool. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if she fully regains her form, because it's pretty clear what seemed to have happened to her come Bake, because Shinobu is almost definitely Kiss Shot. So what the hell happened to her? Right? And what's the story with Shinobu and all of that? So yeah, that's a big question mark that I imagine Kizumonogatari Part 3 will answer. And really, there's a lot of things that are the case currently that were not the case in Bake. And so Kizumonogatari Part 3 is going to have to bridge the gap between where we currently are in the story and where we were in Bake, because obviously this is before Bake. So very interesting stuff. I'm super excited for the 3rd film. When we get to it next rotation, I think that's going to be absolutely awesome. Can't wait to see that. I'm really excited to see what they do with this. Movie in general, movie trilogy like Kizu, because I feel like the 3rd movie is going to really put it together, but I really am curious like what that movie is even going to be about at all, because it feels like the kind of general plot that we've been passing to has mostly concluded by the end of Kizu Part 2, so I'm really curious what Kizu Part 3 is going to be about, especially since I believe it is the longest of the 3 films. I believe I believe each film gets a little bit longer than the last. 'Cause I think the first one was like an hour and 2 or something. This one was like an hour and 8, and I think the last one's like an hour 15 or something. But I believe the last one is the longest one, so that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, Hanekawa's amazing. I love Senjo Gahara. She is so good. But Hanekawa might be my favorite character. I love her so much. I love Araragi, though. Araragi is just something else. Like, he really is quite the protagonist, to say the least. So, I love everyone in this show. I mean, I love pretty much all the characters so far. The only character I'm not big on is Nanako. Like, I don't really care for her that much so far, but I love Kanbaru, I love Hanekawa, I love Senjo Gahara, and I love Hachikuji, and I love Araragi. So I pretty much, and I love Oshino as well. Oshino's great. The kiss shot's been pretty funny. I'm curious to see how that all turns out. But I pretty much have loved pretty much every character other than Nadeko so far, and we didn't get a lot of her in the in Bakemonogatari, so I'm expecting I might come more around to her later down the line when we get her more in future iterations of the series. So that should be cool. But yeah, this movie was really great, and I really enjoyed it. And hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this kind of surge of videos after a few days without them, because of, like I said, trying to make up a little bit for that. And hopefully I can actually post the 4 rotational videos a week, because we're going to have 3 Saturday, Sunday, Monday is supposed to be Ruby, ReZero, and AOT from now on for the next like 7 weeks or so, because I think all of them are about all of those. I think there will be a weekend where I post Saturday Ruby, Sunday ReZero, Monday AOT, and then all 3 of them will be going on hiatus for the end of VA, the end of season 2 in the case of the end of VA in the case of Ruby, the end of season 2 in the case of ReZero, and the end of final season, probably part 1 in the case of Attack on Titan. So it's going to be really crazy to see how that goes, but they're all going to kind of, I think, fly away in a sense all at once, which will be really funny, because I'll be going from doing 3 shows as they come out to 0 literally at the snap of a finger. So that's going to be really weird, to say the least, but I'm excited. I'm happy to be doing these shows as they come out, but I'll also be excited to not do that, because it means I'll be able to focus on my rotational shows a little bit more, which will be really cool as well, because I do really enjoy that, and doing these kind of older shows. I say older in quotes, but shows that are not from coming out right now anyways, is kind of the bread and butter. That's kind of the main thing I like to do, where I could do the multiple episodes and the longer videos, and you guys know the deal, my normal videos, so to speak. But yeah, Kizumonogatari has been amazing so far. I've really enjoyed it. Just like Bake, it's been fantastic. Part 1 was mostly set up, but Part 2 was incredible. I mean, Part 1 was still great. Part 1 still had a lot of sauce in it, but it felt like mostly set up, and the end point was very cuck. It was very cock-teasy, but Part 2 was amazing, and I have no idea what Part 3 is going to be about, but I'm so excited to watch Kizumonogatari 3. So, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So without any further ado, I think I'm going to sign off. Flaming Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.